Welcome to In Focus. I'm your host, Phan. If you ever find yourself in the middle of Texas and you can get yourself to a rodeo, do it. I guarantee you won't regret it. Join us as we take you to Fort Worth, Texas, to the famed Stockyards, where the Wild West is alive and well. Dee Dee Wicks is a cowgirl through and through. Born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas, she says there's no place quite like home.
I absolutely love it. I think life is too short to live anywhere else. I've been a lot of other places and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. There's no reason to.
You'll see what she means when you step inside the Cowtown Coliseum, part of the historic Stockyards of Fort Worth. There you can find real-life cowboys and cowgirls every weekend.
The Stockyards is famous for all kinds of different things. Most historically, it is because of the stock that was bought and sold and traded here over 100 years ago. That's how it got its name, but it's been preserved not just by the efforts nationally, but by a few heroic people here in Fort Worth that believe that it needs to be preserved and it needs to live on. The true spirit of the American West and the American cowboy needs to live on. It needs to be taught. It's a huge, important part of our heritage, not just for Fort Worth or for Texas, but also for our country as a nation, as a whole, especially after the Civil War years. We're very blessed to have this right here. The building that the Stockyards Championship Rodeo is held in is the Cowtown Coliseum. It's also on the National Historic Registry. It has been restored to its amazing potential, and it has a rodeo here every Friday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock. We do have bull riding and bronc riding and calf roping, tie-down roping, breakaway roping, barrel racing. We have some of the finest, some of the best.
These rodeos bring out the best in the sport, from little girls to little boys to grown men and women. But wait, what is a rodeo anyway?
Well, a rodeo is a gathering of men and women alike that participate and compete against each other in different sports that have to do with livestock, bucking stock, roping stock, and they all participate on horseback, but for the bullfighters and the arena crew.
Wicks was the person who gave us a personal tour around the Coliseum and gave us straight access to the riders. We got there a bit early and met a young cowboy who has been bull riding for as long as he can remember.
I started riding sheep when I was about 2, and then I moved on to calves and steers and bulls, and then I liked riding bucking horses and started doing that about, I guess, 8 years. Yeah, it gives you an adrenaline rush. Like, I just started getting on big bulls about 2 years ago, and it's just like, I don't know, you can't stop. It's so fun.
His dad is also a part of the rodeo and is the gatekeeper when the bulls are ready to be let loose.
My job is basically to pull the gates to let the bulls out after the guy gets ready in the chute and nods his head, and just open the chute gate and watch them buck.
Bull riding is notoriously dangerous and many have suffered broken bones and surgery. His son is one of them.
Bulls are unpredictable and stuff. They'll do anything. They don't have a set pattern. You don't have no control over them.
And you let your son do this and you're not worried?
No, ma'am. I've retired this year from it, and I retired, and so he's kind of taken over, but it's kind of scary sometimes. He broke his leg and broke his arm, and he's had punctured lung and stuff, so I guess lacerated liver.
But he's carrying on the family tradition?
Yes, ma'am.
I've broke my arm and broke my leg and all kinds of stuff, but it doesn't scare us.
Tell me about what happens when you ride a bull. What do you do?
When you ride a bull, I can't explain it. It's like a roller coaster kind of, and you're holding on.
Before I got into the pit with the riders, I got a dose of good advice from a veteran cowboy. just in case a bull got too close for comfort.
If you're in the pen or in the run here and a bull comes at you, or you're in the same area where he's at, if he gets loose, you stay close to the fence. And if you get up on the fence, just 2 steps, he'll run by you. Turn your back to him, and he'll run by you. And sometimes you can just stand up close to the fence, turn your back to them, and hug the fence, and they'll run by you. But if you stand out in the middle of the alley where they're running at, because them animals, they get scared and they're running, they'll run right over you. They'll knock you backward.
It's not bad. After the first few rides, either you're going to like it or you're going to hate it. So if you like it, then you're going to love it. If you don't, then you might as well find something else to do.
An interesting fact about these bull rides, you can never guess who will be able to ride the full 8 seconds. The adrenaline starts pumping, but depending on the bull and the rider, it could be over before you even blink.
These bulls here, they run about 18, 19 to 2,000 pounds. That's up here tonight. Most of them run around 1,800, 1,900 pounds.
I've been on a bull for 8 seconds, and then I've been hung up, like where I couldn't get off the bull for like 12 seconds.
I can't tell you what it must be like to try and stay strapped to a bull for 8 seconds, because that's not something I've ever done. And I can't tell you what it must be like to dash in front of one to try and save someone else's life. And I really don't know the amount of energy it must take to try and dismount as fast as you possibly can to lift a calf off the ground and try to rope it. All I can tell you is the exertion that is obvious that it must take for every single event. You got to be really dedicated and really disciplined to be good and to win at your sport. And they are. They absolutely do the work it takes, and you can tell.
it's hard for me to sit here and explain to you what it's like. You just have to get on and try it. And if you like it, go for it. If you don't, go ahead and hang it up before you get hurt.
You ride good, get paid good sometimes, and if you don't ride good, then you don't get paid as good. So it's just however good you want to be is how much you're going to get paid.
And while some may consider this animal cruelty, for the cowboys, roping cattle and riding steers is just a way of life for them. In a rodeo, the events are divided into two basic categories, the rough stock events and the timed events. Roping competitions are based on real-life tasks of a working cowboy. Calf roping, also known as tie-down roping, is based on ranch work in which calves are roped for branding or medical treatment or for other purposes. It is the oldest of rodeo's timed events.
See, there's an orange flag that'll be in front of moved in front of the chutes, and before the rope breaks the calf's neck, the horse can't break that plane, or he'll get a 10-second penalty to give the calf a head start.
A running calf is roped around the neck by a lasso. The horse stops and sets back on the rope while the cowboy jumps off, runs to the calf, throws it to the ground, and ties 3 feet together. All this takes place within a matter of seconds, and they make it look so easy, but it's not. It takes a lot of skill to do this. I got a chance to talk to an Australian cowboy who rides bulls and broncs and asked him if he worries about getting hurt.
It can be dangerous, but you don't think of it. You're here to ride, you're here to do your job. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's just part and parcel. You know what's going to happen, it just doesn't worry you at the time. Yeah.
How old were you when you started riding?
I first started like junior bull riding, and that when I was about 12. But yeah, I've been riding broncs for about 3 years now, so yeah.
Which is harder, broncs or bulls?
Bull riding is pretty hard on the body. I ride bareback horse as well, it's the same, it's pretty hard on your body. Bronc riding's a lot harder to get going, like your feet and all the motion going. But in the end, bull ride's probably still the toughest one, but bronc riding's just can be the same around here. Like, yeah, it's just a place to be, I guess. Yeah.
Coming up after the break, we'll find out what 8 seconds feel like when you're on a bucking bull. You won't want to miss it. Stay with us.
SBTN là đài truyền hình Việt ngữ đầu tiên phát hình 24 giờ qua hệ thống DirecTV và cable trên toàn cõi Hoa Kỳ và Canada. SBTN phục vụ khán giả hàng ngày với lượng tin tức cập nhật sáng, trưa, chiều, tối, dồi dào, đáng tin cậy, cùng hàng loạt tin tức địa phương từ Little Saigon, San Jose, Dallas, Houston đến Washington DC, Boston, Toronto và Việt Nam. Phim bộ hấp dẫn lôi cuốn, cải lương đặc sắc, tâm tình nghệ sĩ thú vị, vui tươi, nhạc yêu cầu thắm thiết chân tình, thể thao văn nghệ đời sống sống động hào hứng, Victoria Show với thế giới điện ảnh kỳ thú mới lạ. SBTN luôn đồng hành với khán giả qua các diễn đàn và những phiên phóng sự nóng bỏng, ghi nhận các sinh hoạt văn hóa, giáo dục, chính trị, xã hội của người Việt khắp nơi trên thế giới và tại quê nhà, cùng với những nhận định thực tế, sắc bén của các thức giả đương đại. SBTN đáp ứng nhu cầu của mọi giới, mọi lứa tuổi qua các chương trình tìm hiểu luật pháp, di trú tị nạn, sức khỏe và đời sống, thể dục dưỡng sinh, em học tiếng Việt, lịch sử Việt Nam, hàng loạt chương trình giải trí phong phú lành mạnh như Người mẫu Việt Nam, Hành trình xuyên Việt, sân khấu cuối tuần, cùng với các cuộc thi thố tài năng hào hứng sôi nổi qua các show Đố Ai, giải sáng tác hay nhất, giải những thước phim vàng sẽ lần lượt khởi chiếu trên SBTN. Mọi chi tiết về chương trình, ghi danh quảng cáo bảo trợ xin vào website www.sbtn.tv. SBTN hân hạnh giới thiệu DVD Người mẫu Việt Nam với cuộc thi tài sắc đầy hào hứng của 20 cô gái Việt trẻ đẹp, duyên dáng cùng chương trình ca nhạc đặc sắc với sự góp mặt của các tiếng hát trẻ trung được ái mộ nhất hiện nay: Thiên Kim, Lâm Nhật Tiến, Quốc Khanh, Đoàn Phi, Nguyễn Hồng Nhung, Christine Sa, Như Quỳnh, Đan Nguyên. 20 kiều nữ Việt, 20 niềm hy vọng, nhưng chỉ có duy nhất một danh hiệu Top Model, nên họ đã trải qua nhiều thử thách gay go, sôi nổi, phô trương những nét tuyệt mỹ và tài năng, đặc biệt nhất qua các chương trình biểu diễn thời trang và phong cách.
We're lining up to go out on the runway, and then we heard this boom.
It's actually my mom's idea. She knew that this was a passion of mine since I was very young.
Kính thưa quý vị, người đã thắng giải Top Model năm 2008 là thí sinh.
Ai là Top Model 2008? Hãy mua DVD Người mẫu Việt Nam do Trung tâm Asia phát hành ngày 31 tháng 12 năm 2008.
Welcome back to In Focus. I'm your host, Thuy Phan. Before the break, we got a chance to go inside a real-life rodeo and see what cowboys do on Friday nights in Fort Worth, Texas, which is hop on the back of mad bulls and ride them for all they're worth. In this segment, we'll show you more of the stockyards and how cowboys make bull riding look like a walk in the park.
Anybody that has never been to a live rodeo or never seen a live rodeo, it is worth the effort, the time, the money, whatever you have to do to get there, do it, get there. It's unlike anything else that you'll ever see or be a part of, and it's really awesome.
This is called barrel racing, and it is a timed speed and agility event. In barrel racing, the horse and rider gallop around a cloverleaf pattern of barrels, making agile turns without knocking the barrels over. This is generally a woman's sport, but occasionally you'll see a little surprise coming your way. The great thing about the rodeo is that it is a family event. In between competitions, the rodeo engages the audience by calling all the children into the center of the arena. Then they let loose either a goat or sheep with a ribbon tied to it, and the first one who can grab it wins. The fun part, though, is that you don't know from which gate they're going to come from.
I just like the competition and the people, and I've met a lot of friends, and it's just, I've always loved being around this atmosphere, and roping especially, that's just, I love it, and I guess it's just kind of what I really like to do.
Every single time. I don't care how many times you watch somebody get on a bull and ride a bull. Every bull is different and every ride is different. It's going to be different every single night, every Friday and Saturday night. Every horse is going to perform differently. Every cowboy is going to perform differently. Sometimes your equipment may not be as dependable as you wanted it to be. And you know, everybody has an off night every now and then, and every once in a while, everybody wins. You never know what you're going to see or who you're going to see, and it is so exciting every single time. It doesn't get old.
You'll have a guy standing up here pulling your rope. When you get it pulled tight enough, you'll have your hand slid in there, pinky in the center of his back. When you have it pulled tight enough to where you like it, lay it across. Come back up under your wrist, cross your knuckle, lay it back down in there. Then when you get ready to nod, slide up here, drop your feet down, tuck your chin, bow your chest out, and nod. That's the shoot procedure.
One thing most people look over are these so-called rodeo clowns. They are really called bullfighters, and their job is often more important than they let on. They are the ones that risk their own safety by distracting the agitated bulls from the riders so they have time to get away. It's a job that I can say for sure I am glad not to have.
These two guys right here in the shorter shorts, well, they bullfight, and if the cowboy gets hung up, they'll go to his rope and try to get his hand unhung. And whenever the cowboy dismounts, they're going to try to distract, take his attention away from him. That way we can get away and go do our job tomorrow.
It's amazing. Adrenaline rush. It's really unexplainable. Pretty much the odds are already stacked against you. I mean, you're battling something that's 1,600, 1,700 pounds. I mean, you got a 145-pound guy hanging off the side of one. Pressure on your arm turns into about 500, 600 pounds of pressure. And the human body just can't stand that. So, odds is already stacked against you. It's just man versus beast. All you reaction. Yes, ma'am. It's awesome. It's unexplainable. it's going pretty fast. I mean, it's just unexplainable.
For some, this is a hobby, while for others, it is a livelihood and one they hope to continue until they can't anymore.
It's what I grew up doing, that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So
it's the freedom of getting to do what you want to do. You don't have a boss really. You know, your boss is in the chute waiting on you for 8 seconds, and he's going to determine if you get a check that night. You know, and I guess it's just the freedom of getting to do what you really want to do.
I get to be a part of something that's so much bigger than me every single weekend, and I want my children to know their history and to be a part of it and to give back. It's given us our way of life, and that's an amazing blessing.
One thing's for sure, cowboys and their way of life ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
What I've just shown you now is just a small amount of energy that a rodeo encompasses. The excitement of the arena and the people who go is absolutely contagious. I also had great seats right in the pit where the bull riders gear up to ride. I had a grand old time, but it made me appreciate my nice, quiet life with no fear of getting thrown by a 2-ton bull. Until next time, we hope you learn more, live more, and in all ways, stay in focus. Thanks for watching.